So have it right up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. A big up to every single one of you live and locked in. Hope everyone is doing well, winning life. First and foremost, I want you all to smash to piece that like button. If you haven't smashed it, smash it right now. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, make sure you do so. We've got the notification bell. Ding dong, let's have it right so you know when we go live. And we've got the Minerals FC Ultras membership, which is down below in the description. Salute to all my Minerals FC Ultras. Salute to our Chelsea old boys. We see things they'll never see. And to the no surrender mentality. I've wanted to do this video because it's something that's not been mentioned at all by anyone, and there's a reason why it's not mentioned, because they're not allowed to mention it. So I'm going to say it because that's what I do, and I do it the best. We're not a brown envelope. We ain't bought, and we say it as it is. I want to talk about two players. We're going to talk about Cole Palmer and we're going to talk about João Felix. But firstly, we're going to talk about Cole Palmer. Yeah. The Cold Minerals Palmer. Now, I'm going to take you back. Cole Palmer already signed an 8-year deal or a 7-year deal when we first signed him for 45 million with add-ons and whatnot. And after his blockbuster entry in the season under Pochettino with the 43 GA, landed down Minerals, he announced himself as Cold Palmer. In the summer, Meatloaf Bowley, I would do anything for pound notes. We're gonna peer to the heavens come home. Yeah. Said this: hopefully, Cole Palmer will become a household name in the US and worldwide. He's been a phenomenon for us, and so we're thinking hard about how we can continue to expand our brand in the US. That's ultimately a priority as well, via the Pathletic. All right? That was in the 8th of May 2024. We then get Matt Law. Before he said that, breaking, Cole Palmer is in line for a bumper new contract with an improved pay rise. Matt Law and the Telegraph. Breaking news, the 13th of August 2024, Cole Palmer signs 2-year contract extension at Stamford Bridge until the summer of 2033, because his contract was for up to 2031 when he first signed his contract, right? Now, you can understand why I'm explaining all this, yeah? Then it breaks out in December, the 13th of December. Cole Palmer has filed an application to trademark his iconic shivering celebration. Documents reveal his intention is to use the trademark for a range of products, including alcohol beverages, diet drinks, food, clothing, toys, aftershave, cosmetic, razor blades, even motors. Right. Cole Palmer has also got a deal with FIFA, EA Sports, and everyone's seen his celebration is on EA Sports. He's on the cover, I think. I think he's on the cover as well. I'm not sure about that, but I've seen him on the cover. All right? So he's got a deal there. Now, where am I going with all of this? And I'll tell you exactly where I'm going with it. When every player signs under this ownership, there's two things that they require, apart from a death row contract, which goes without saying. That's well publicized. Number one, you have to sign a non-disclosure agreement. That's an NDA. So you cannot speak out. They got you where they want you by the short and curlies. The number two is image rights. Now, image rights is a key additional revenue for the club, for the ownership. Let's have it right. When Cole Palmer signed that contract extension, Meatloaf Bailey was telling everyone how they want to rebrand and brand Cole Palmer internationally because they've seen something. It's infectious. The celebration, Esteval Willian, baseball players, NFL players, everyone's doing, all footballers are doing the Cole Palmer celebration. It's gone viral on social media. It's the gimmick. It's the brand. It's the image. He signed that contract extension for them to insert image rights for his celebration. And I don't think people are deep in how serious this is because they've literally robbed Cole Palmer. I don't think Cole Palmer, who's come from the east side of Manchester in, I'll say poverty or middle class living, he's not going to know about, oh, by the way, I'm going to create image rights and I'm going to trademark my celebration. Would that kid think about it? Cole Palmer is a football man. He's a street baller. He's a street boy. Yeah, so have it right. He's all about playing football while everyone in the squad is dressing up to the nines, high heels, Louis Vuitton up, Birkin bagged up, all right, tattooed up, gone to the jewelers in the States, spinners on there with diamonds and all that because they lack minerals, so they want to buy some minerals. Yeah. Cole Palmer's wearing a Nike Tech tracksuit. He's wearing Ugg slippers. He's wearing standard gear, bruv. A bit of Moncler, a bit of this, bit of that. I'd like to see Cole Palmer in a bit of Stony. So have it right, Cole. Land it. Get some Stony, fella. He's not going to know about doing that. And in the contract that he's signing, he's thinking, yeah, shit, I'm getting a bumper deal. They've got him where they want by giving him 140 grand or 150 grand a week on top of the 45 grand or whatever they were paying him. So he's happy. He's getting a mega deal in his eyes for one season at Chelsea. But in the meantime, by the way, you've got to sign the image rights and you've got to sign an NDA. What was the main stumbling block with the Mason Mount deal? Well, I know it personally. I know what it is. It's been documented anyway. Mason Mount didn't want to sign over his image rights. He would not do it. That was something that the ownership wanted. They want image rights. Why? Because Mason Mount sold the most shirts for Chelsea Football Club. Mason Mount was the face. Mason Mount was what? The brand. Cole Palmer is now that. And he's got the extra gimmick with the celebration. Bowley's told you what he wants to do with Cole Palmer. And they've got Cole Palmer to sign a deal for image rights. And I don't think you understand, yeah, that the image rights, a contractual binding agreement, means that the club or the ownership under Blue Code 22 own the trademark of Cole Palmer's celebration. Now, Cole Palmer might get percentages, but it has to go through the club. Why would Cole Palmer go, yeah, by the way, I want my celebration to be on a fucking car? How are you going to put his celebration on the car? Oh, is it if your image is on the car of you with the celebration? Then maybe, yeah, you'll get a nice bit of dough. If you do a deal with Pepsi, like he's done advertising with Burberry, that campaign. Well, image. It's his image. Image rights. Anything with Cole Palmer, whatever he goes on, wherever you stick him, you make money from it. And it gets deeper where if Cole Palmer's sold, they still own the image rights. The image rights is with that individual. It doesn't matter because no other club owns it. CR7's got his own brand. No club owns CR7's brand. No club owns Messi's image rights. Players don't give out image rights, but these kids are young and they are extorting them. They're taking advantage of these young kids. They'll do it to Esteval Willian, being Brazilian, whatever comes up with him with branding. And when that player's sold on, they still earn the revenue. He's on EA Sports. He's with every game that's sold, percentages. They are finding any way to milk a pound note, even out of the players that they're signing. And this is a demonstration, an example, which is why I'm doing this video, of the true focus and priority for this ownership at our football club, where they are milking and using and abusing our football club to make pound note and pound note only. Let's have it right. Now we move on to João Felix. João Felix. Why did we sign him? We didn't even have him as a target. Deadline day, we signed João Felix. Gallagher goes the other way because, as you know, Fabrizio Romano gave the here we go for Conor Gallagher. To backtrack, Conor Gallagher to fly back from Spain to Cobham for Conor Gallagher to play with the under 23s and be exiled out of first team training like Trev Chalobah was. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, we're buying João Felix and Conor Gallagher. Oh, it's a here we go, guys. Conor Gallagher signed. Now, everyone will go, oh, but we paid 40 million, 50 million for João Felix. They're not going to get their money back. No, you don't know how the game works. These lot are accountants, mate. Yeah, these lot are billionaires for a reason. They know how to work a spreadsheet, bruv. And they know about numbers. Conor Gallagher is pure profit on the books of 55 million or 60 million, whatever they got for him with the add-ons. João Felix is signed a 7-year contract to 2032 or something. They've spread the payments of the transfer fee over the 5 years because the UEFA, I think, or FIFA cut the date off. They can't do it any further than 5 years because of what they were doing initially with the 8 years. So he spread over 5 payments of 50 million tuppence, bruv. Yeah, that's 10 million a year. If they sell João Felix for 40 million, they're still not out of pocket, but where they've made the profit is on Conor Gallagher. So to them, João Felix was a pawn to just get their pound note on the books and at the club for pure profit. João Felix is being basically used, put at Chelsea because we've done you a favour, João Felix. You wanted out of your contract with Atletico Madrid, and they brought him. João Felix is pissed off. João Felix is not playing Premier League football. He's not a starter. We've got Cole Palmer, who's playing the number 10, but João Felix can't get in there because this manager's so stubborn. Oh, no, he's not. He's been told to because they want to advertise Madueke. They want to advertise all these players because they're all there to be sold eventually. Yeah, we're a conveyor belt for profit making. He can't put João Felix in the team. So João Felix has to play against Barrow and Shamrock Rovers, bruv. Yeah, in the Conference League. When a player like João Felix has played for Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, yeah, winning La Ligas, playing in the Champions League, and you're shoving him in the Conference League, tin pot competition, where we're playing part-time plumbers, electricians. He ain't happy, just like in Nkunku. João Felix is the type of signing that you make when you truly have ambition to compete at the highest level. And we are not using this player, which is outright criminal. So that is a prime example of how unserious this ownership are and these directors are in buying players to compete at the highest level when they're not even playing the players that actually demonstrate that. And this is a problem we got because we got AC Milan in talks with João Felix after 6 months of us signing him, which proves my point, is all they got Felix for was so that they can bankroll their Conor Gallagher pure profit money. These lot are blood-sucking vampires. They've stripped all of our real estate, hotels, Cobham training ground, the car park land, the women's team. If anyone wanted to buy our football club, what the fuck's left apart from the shell and the name that the CPO own anyway? In the pitch, the stadium that they want to rebuild or relocate. They've trademarked the name Chelsea and the Chelsea to avoid CPO, like they're trademarking Cole Palmer's celebration to make money. This is what we have at our football club. They're leeches. They're pound note merchants. They're hedge fund merchants. They're venture capitalists, but equity merchants. This is no game. And this is our football club we're talking about. And these players eventually will all get pissed off. and they are abusing these young players, because these young players either come from unprivileged backgrounds, they're too young, they don't have the right heads around them to advise them in the right way, they can't foresee what the future holds, and these clowns take advantage of it. And in the meantime, they treat you just like an asset. That's it. That's all you are. Everyone and everything at Chelsea Football Club is for sale. And the fact that you cannot play me João Felix and Cole Palmer in the same team tells me everything you need to know about the ambition of this football club, the recruitment structure, everything at this football club. The signings we're making, the signings we've made, the fact that they're buying and selling players after 6 months, a year's time. Recruiting, re-recruiting for same positions, not rectifying the issues, not building a squad ready to compete, having an A, B, and C team. And an influx of what? Human commodities. Footballers are assets to these clowns. They're not professionals. They don't give a shit about the sport. They don't give a shit about the game of football. And we're on the verge with 10 American owners. If they get 14 American owners in the Premier League, which can happen, they will own the Premier League and all the voting for all the decisions. This is about making a stand against this. My channel represents that. This is why they shadow ban me. This is why the brand envelopes stay well away from me. That's why I'm blacklisted by anyone of major influence or stature. Because I'm a professional. That's what I do. So have it right. So food for thought. Drinking the damn minerals. Understand what we're dealing with. And this is happening to all the clubs under American owners. We are not there. They are not there to build a team to win and compete and win multiple Premier Leagues and be sustainable. They want to be sustainable on a financial profit-making model. And the Carrot Win Stanley, Stuart Little are their yes men. The manager is their yes men. The players have to do what they're told, NDA'd up to their eyeballs. And the brand envelope media, the matrix itself, speaks for everything that the club and the ownership want them to say. Scripted as you like. Well, I'm not scripted. Yeah, I just land the fucking minerals. So have it right. I'm no ITK. I'm no brand envelope. I'm no one. I'm just Johnny fucking Minerals. And I am the Slim Mineral Shady. And I spit on this mic 24/7, bruv. Yeah? So every single one of you, we're going to have to see if João Felix plays, if Cole Palmer's got a knock. Who's going to play in the midfield, by the way? If we ain't got Enzo Fernandez, Castay's getting sold, Chukwuemeka's getting sold, Drewsbury Weddingall's getting sold, Lavia's not there. Cole's not there, so is Trev going to get his debut? I'm going to do my preview tomorrow, so make sure you tune in. And if you haven't tuned in already, go and watch the Minerals FC sit down with me, Stevie G, Cursor, and Sizzler. Absolute Minerals landing, serious Minerals landing on that stream. The link is in the description below. And previous to that, I did a stream yesterday with Eunice Talks Football because he lands the Minerals. Go and watch that as well and show your support to Eunice as well. Big up to everyone in here. As always, we see things they'll never see. No surrender mentality. And I will always leave you with the GOAT owner, the Don himself, who holds the standards. And we hold these standards. And we will not lower our standards for no fucking clowns. So have it right. Up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. So have it right. Run,